Welcome to our 90 Days Go Live Challenge.
Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this online space. We are back again in my 90 Days Go Live Challenge with my business partner from Maine, Coach Roslyn, and I'm grateful to have here tonight. And I'm very grateful to, we share our topic for today. So before we dive in our topic, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. Before to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm originally from Misamis Occidental, Philippines, and I'm a full-time forklift driver in a pet food company. And also, I'm an online business owner based here in Pennsylvania, USA. And the biggest reason why I started business because of time. I want my time freedom and more also of financial freedom. For me, the biggest reason why this is because of I wanna have control of my time. Kasi with our full time job, even though I'm really grateful to have my full time job, but instead of having more time with our family, pretty much wala akong time sa sarili and wala time sa family. So for me, having the another source of income and another a plan B to to achieve those goals to get at my time back. I started this online business, and even though I don't have no business experience or computer experience, I learned this business because of their step by step video training. So for you guys, if you're thinking of starting something new, go for it. Kahit anumang online ang gusto mong gawin, kahit anumang business yung gusto mong pasukin, lahat po ay mayroon matutunan natin because of our training. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys we can share a little bit of value and share our story and our journey in this Go Live. So thank you, and I'm gonna let my business partner Cos Roslyn to share also her story and also why she started the business.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Teresa. And wow, I congratulate you. We are now in day 45 in this 90 Days Go Live challenge. I'm so proud of you. And I am so grateful to be part of it most of the time in this challenge. So, guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalind Adkins. I'm also one of the coaches in the community. But before I started this, I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, based here in Maine, USA. Before I started this, for the second time, I was working long hours, burned out, exhausted, no enough time left for myself or for my family, and still living paycheck to paycheck. Imagine I was working night shift as a healthcare worker, and I was a fitness coach. I'm still doing so once I just pick time, what best for me for being a fitness trainer. And then I was a volunteer firefighter. So that pretty much three jobs, it really drained me. And still same cycle as a breadwinner, it's not easy because bills here in the US, it's very expensive. And then my um, responsibility back home, it's not nobody forced me to become a breadwinner. I choose to help my family and lift up from difficult situation. And I realized that if I don't do something that was more than 3 years ago, I will be in the same cycle of grinding, barely survive, no savings, and exhausted. So that cycle, I decide that I need to change that. I need to find way that could help more and also allow me to achieve the dream that I really want. Having that time freedom and financial freedom, and it is possible, guys, because there is so many people already in our community achieving that. It's not an overnight success, but I am so grateful that I found this and be part of this amazing community, even though when Sister Reza and I have no business background, very, very shy, no computer experience, and no social media experience. We barely maybe know how to post, and that's it. But it's because of the guidance, the mentorship, the training, the amazing platform that we have here. and all the support allow us to launch this amazing business. So if it's possible for us to do this, it is also possible for you. And the biggest why, yung pong uh, grind, yung exhaustion, at saka I want to change that, you know. I want to be able to sleep and not worried about waking up early to clock in. I want to be able to do the things that I love without people calling me if I call out, or I need to clock in. You know, that kind of life that I want to achieve that. But of course, without financial stability, we cannot have the time freedom. So the beauty of this platform and this opportunity that we have is that there's automation. So we can be anywhere in the world. It's global and allow us to also earn and reach people across the globe, because we are using nowadays the amazing social media, and we don't have to go knocking doors the door. We don't have to do that. We just attract people who are like us, burn out, tired of the daily grind, and looking for a way out of the financial situation. And that's why we are here. We are going to share you this amazing topic, the priority skills, based on our experience before and our journey of starting this business. You go ahead, Sister Teresa, and stay tuned, guys. Hopefully, you learned something from us today.
Thank you, Coach Roslyn, and I hope you guys you can imagine. She was a fitness coach, a volunteer firefighter, and imagine that this can still run the business. So kahit anong profession mo, kahit anong busy ka ngayon, with this business, that business model that we have right now, this is perfect for people that really wants changes. So we dive into our topic. It's about priority skills. So if I had to choose one skill that impacts my results, the most right now is it would be my communication, because communication is the skill that helps me connect with people, build trust, and help them understand what I do. So when I first started my online business, I thought success would come from posting more content or learning everyday marketing strategy. So marami kaming mga program that we can learn sa in different strategies to be successful in this business. But I realized that people don't join the business because of our nice content or nice posting. They join because they trust the person they're talking to. So this is the importance of having communication. It's simply listening, understanding the people's goals, and explaining things in a clear and honest way. So we will say, example, like a lot of people will say, I want to start, I'm interested in this business, but I don't think I have enough time. So instead of you immediately talk to them about the business, instead ask them, understand what's your situation right now, what's your how much free time you currently have each week. So instead of introducing your business, you have to listen first. Maybe that way you can understand their situations. So for me, as a full-time forklift driver, or I work 12 hours a day, you can really say something to people, other people, so that as a full-time worker na, or maybe parents that they're really caring about their families, they can really relate on that story. So that's the start of a conversation, because having that conversation becomes about helping them find the solution instead of trying to convince them. So that's how the communication starts, and how that's how we do in this business. We have to share in the, because like I said, posting, you can just you can share the you can share the information, but it's different when you have that communication. Like you can connect through your clients, through your audience, the way how you feel to these people, because having that interaction between our audience does give you gain more trust, and also more like they can have confidence to start this business. So it's really important to have that communication. So for me, it takes me a year or so to get out of my comfort zone, to communicate well in this online business. So for you, Coach Roslyn, what's your biggest priority skill in this on how you with this business, what skills did you have?
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Rasa. And alam mo sis, yung biggest priority skills that I had developed was yung consistency. Kasi when I was started this business almost more than 3 years ago, ang dami kong ginagawa. Kumbaga, I was working as a healthcare worker 12 hours every shift. Most of the time when I first started, I was doing 72 hours a week night shift. And then uh, as a fitness coach, kumbaga in my while I'm working out, if my client, I take them and I train them. And then also yung being a volunteer firefighter, minsan busy, like in the middle of your sleep, and then minsan wala. Pero yung dito sa ina-add ko to parang pang-apat na si business. So I was burned out, exhausted, pagod, sobrang pagod. But there was also times na yung sa lahat ng ginagawa ko sa buhay at that moment, yung na-overwhelm. And then yung meron talagang tendency na kumbaga thinking of quitting, letting go of something like kumbaga si business. Kasi di na prioritize, priority yung business. Kasi kumbaga, una, I never think of doing a business. Second, wala pa akong believe into this kung ano mang ginagawa ko. So, but what I realized that success wasn't about knowing everything right away. Kumbaga, confused. Sobrang confused when I first started this. And then, so it was really about like I push myself to show up every day. I learn little by little, even if just 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, and then before shift or after shift or in my break. So I really try my best, or I did my best to staying committed, even though it wasn't like, even though one of my eye I can barely open. So it wasn't easy, but I had to improve really. Yung sa akin din sis, as what you mentioned, yung communication, yung sa akin is yung confidence. Kasi in the beginning, kasi 'di ba, when it comes to social media, ang daming meron ding umanaas sa atin, umaligid na baka scam to, 'di ba? So parang nahihiya tayo. Yung sa akin, I was shy to push my business kasi wala talaga akong confidence kasi hindi mo pa nga alam, gina-judge ka na, 'di ba? So what I have to do is pinag-aralan ko talaga si business at saka yung how to communicate with people, and then yung mindset. Nandito yan sa atin guys, yung mga training namin, and that to how to really improve yourself. It's here. It's just a matter of whenever you are ready to apply, and then whenever you take this business seriously. So I had to stop doubting myself and really trust the process. Little by little, those skills become stronger, and then and what really helped that really helped me keep growing. And then when decide that I had enough, I go all in into these businesses, and then that's where I seeing result. And really, it was amazing. It seems like just a dream, kumbaga ang bilis minsan, kasi ang business hindi natin alam na it could be this month, next month, or next month na magbo-boom siya. You don't know. Merong mga challenges na test talaga sa atin, pero as long as you keep going and keep believing in yourself that this is going to work. Kasi lahat naman siguro ng opportunity na gagawin natin, marami yung mga challenges. But it's a matter of how you take that challenges and how you look at that opportunity that could change your life. So looking back, really, yung sa akin is, it wasn't really about being perfect, di ba? I don't want to come out of doing live because I don't look good enough. Kumbaga, I don't know what to say. Kumbaga, I'm not ready. But when are you really going to be ready? 'Di ba? Hanggang i-click mo yan si Go Live, you never be ready. And then, I thought, I'm not, ang daming, kumbaga, judgment sa sarili ko na iniisip ko na magja-judge yung ibang tao. Pero to be honest, this is my business. Like we have control of our own um, pages here, so we can just remove that. And if whoever's gonna judge us, we don't know them, we just block them and simply move on to the next, di ba? Kasi normal yan, maraming mga bashers sa mundo. Hindi naman tayo perfecto, di ba? And a lot of people, they think they're perfect and they easily judge other people, but those are negative and you don't need those in your life. And that's where I realized though, and I learned how to ignore them. I learned how to just don't care really, because I know deep inside the business is real, registered to the federal government. We're helping people change their life like us. That's why we are here, because we want to change the cycle of the living paycheck to paycheck, daily grind of barely survive, working long hours, no time for your family. Um, and we want to break that cycle. And we saw that in our community na maraming naka-achieve na sa yung mga sa dream nila. So kung posibleng kung na-achieve din nila, posible din ma-achieve sa atin, di ba? So that's why really it's not about being perfect. It was being willing to stay consistent and also coachable. Because when you really keep showing up, even if when sometimes the day is hard, excuses kick in, and then yung ang daming pagdaanan, kumbaga minsan napaka-strong ng excuses, that for you not to do live, for you not to take actions, for you not to watch the workshop, for you not to do posting, for you not to reach out to people to interview and to hear their journey. There is so many excuses. But always remember, guys, the skills that you focus today can shape the life that you are praying for tomorrow. You just have to be open, be willing to learn, be willing to reach out, and then take actions. Kasi pag walang actions, walang mangyayari sa buhay. So, that's why most people stay stuck in the life, because they have dreams, but they don't have the desire, the push to take the actions to proceed to the next steps. So our workshop here is free. There is still website in front of the screen. Once you watch the workshop or you registered our website, there you can just simply Google or check our pages. There is a website there. You registered your name and email. It's free, and then you can watch the workshop. It's for you. If it's not, it's okay as long as you check. So wag niyong sayangan yung opportunity na dumaan na baka yun po ang makapagbago sa iyong buhay. And then, yeah, simply mag-reach out lang. Reach out to Sis Teresa. She will be happy to provide with more information and also welcome you into our community. Back to you, sis. I hope that helps.
Thank you so much, Coach Wilson. Yes, and that's a lot of golden nuggets that you share in this our Go Live. Yeah, like we started this one here. We know we don't have any good experience na maging confident dito sa business na ito. So we learn little by little, from the beginning, and also we have our training that, and also we got like it is really ano lang yun, it's normal na overwhelmed ka at the beginning kasi this online business is really new to us. So for that, it's only normal na ano talaga hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin natin. Same like you mentioned, I'm the same way. My first year, I don't really know what to do about the business, but that's the reason why we have to go back to our training, because there all of want to know about the business is on our training. So if you're feeling stuck, go back or reach out to a mentor or coaches that will help us, or in the community. That's what they're here for, to guide us in this journey. So thank you so much, Coach Roslyn. That was really a good discussion for today's topic.
Thank you, sis, and have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Take care. What I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global. And also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market, thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working 2 jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my.
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone. So come.
And we are proud digital business owners. Hooray!